Hey, Pisces, Aries, Cusps, welcome in, beautiful souls. We're doing something a little bit different here, which I've never done. We're actually diving into your next 3 months, July, August, September. And what immediately stands out here is that this isn't just a season of rushing ahead, it's a season of seeing clearly. So the cards in the astrology both show this collective that is moving out of confusion, out of survival mode, and into a deeper understanding of what truly belongs in their future. So let's first look here at the yin yang oracles that we do have. We do have the healing inner child, self-love creation intentions, and we have alchemy, ancestral guides. Spirit is showing me that the next 3 months are not simply about the external events. They're more about your transformation. I feel like many of the Pisces Aries Cuspers are becoming someone new, not overnight, not dramatically, but through a series of realizations that just change everything. Now, beautiful souls, this is the next 3 months. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and use your intuition during this reading. And remember, not everything is setting in stone. Timelines can change with just one word, one decision. All right. So let's look at the July month. We're looking at home and personal life. So I've got some clarifiers out here. This deck has been shuffled, and we're going to take clarifiers out for each card. All right. So July, 7 of Cups. All right. It's like options, choices. All right. Okay, here we're clarifying it here, buddy. 10 of Swords. The number 17 could be significant. All right. July feels like waking up from a dream. Some of you, there may have been a lot of confusion around living situations, family dynamics, future plans, or even where you belong emotionally. So the 7 of Cups suggests like possibilities, maybe too many possibilities. You may have been looking at several different paths and just wondering which is the right one. What if I choose wrong? What if I miss something? What if I miss something better? But the 10 of Swords reversed talks about the recovery begins. Something that once felt maybe devastating is going to start losing its power over you. You know, we do have the Neptune retrograde in Aries that is starting on the 7th of July. And this is also, number 7 is July, right? So 7 July, July is the 7th month. So 7/7 is going to be very significant, all right? Many illusions are going to start beginning to dissolve. You're going to start seeing situations for what they truly are, not what you hoped they were, not what you feared they were, but what they actually are. And strangely enough, that is what's going to bring you peace. Let's have a look at August. We have the Knight of Swords. Interesting, Knight of Swords reversed. August might feel a little bit chaotic. There may be sudden conversations, family developments, paperwork, moving discussions, or decisions that seem urgent. Okay, but at the same time, Spirit saying don't rush. So upright and reversed, Knight of Swords together, it's almost like having one foot on the accelerator and one foot on the brake. Perhaps that solar eclipse that we'll have in Leo on the August the 12th may create some sort of pressure to act quickly. Yet the card suggests double-checking information before making any major home decisions. Maybe some cuspers might find themselves changing their minds halfway through a plan. And if you do, that isn't failure, it's just a course correction. Let's have a look at September. Thank you so much, my beautiful souls, for hitting the like button, leaving comments, being subscribers here, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments. I really appreciate it. So September we have the Hangman. This is all around home in your personal life, right? Clarified by the 8 of Cups. September brings acceptance, a powerful one, all right? this is going to be a sense of emotionally outgrowing something. Now, beautiful souls, if my voice sounds a bit funny or whatever, during recording this, I do have a slight cold or flu, so I'm quite nasal. So I do apologize, but I'm tired of sitting around. All right. So there's a sense of emotionally outgrowing something. An old family role, an old living arrangement, maybe emotional attachments, expectations maybe that was placed on you. Now, the Hangman is talking about your perspective that changes. The Eight of Cups is saying that once your perspective changes, you cannot go back. And perhaps the Aries full moon on September the 26th is going to feel very significant. The reason why I'm saying is there's going to be a chapter that closes, right? We already had that new moon in Aries. So we will have the full moon in Aries in September the 26th. So you may just walk away from something that just no longer aligns with who you're actually becoming. All right, so let's dive into work and career. Here we have the Seven of Swords, and okay, interesting. But before we judge what the card is saying, let's have a look. Oh, wow, okay. The Ace of Wands reversed. July's message regarding work and career. Don't force what isn't ready, I'm hearing. Okay. Some workplace situations may feel a little bit unclear. Some projects may stall. Some Cusps may discover some hidden information. Others may realize they need to a completely different strategy. Yeah, and the Sun will square Saturn early in July, which will create some sort of delays. I'm hearing that the universe may actually be protecting you from launching something permanently. All right, let's have a look then at August. What is this? Six of Wands with the Nine of Wands reversed. Interesting. Success appears in August. All right, there will be recognition or peer validation appears, but maybe you might feel like you're a little bit exhausted. So the combination feels like everyone finally sees what you've done, but you're tired. So maybe that Leo eclipse will bring some sort of visibility, a promotion, attention, opportunities, or praise. So what Spirit is saying is, can you receive success without immediately preparing for the next battle, right? Many of you beautiful Cusps have been carrying responsibilities alone for a very, very long time. All right, so let's have a look at September. Knight of Cups. 10 of Cups reversed. Okay, maybe there might just be a hard-fought opportunity that will arrive, but it may not look exactly how you imagined. It could be a job offer, it could be a creative collaboration, business partnership, career conversations. Yet the 10 of Cups reverse suggests the expectations may need some sort of adjusting. Something can still be wonderful without being perfect. September is going to feel like learning to separate that fantasy from reality. All right, let's dive into love and relationships. So first card out for July. I feel like this area of love and relationships is very powerful, very powerful. July, King of Wands. So obviously you are a Pisces Aries Cusps, but this could be somebody else also that embodies strong fire placements, masculine energy, doesn't have to be, or perhaps, here's the Empress, okay, all right, so a masculine and a feminine, okay. July carries strong attraction energy here, confidence, magnetism, passion, growth. Now, those of you that are single, someone may just appear who seems very sure of themselves. For couples, this can reignite some sort of chemistry. The Empress adds that abundance, right? Nurturing, creation, expansion. This feels like a relationship energy that does want to grow. Whether you're single or together with somebody, this is something that wants to grow. Maybe the Cancer new moon around the 14th, I'm hearing, might just support some sort of emotional closeness and heart-centered connections. Okay. Let's have a look here at August. We have the Star. Star is normally what? Healing, hope, faith, being seen. All right. Okay. Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. Healing is happening. Spirit is saying healing is happening. Emotions may become a little bit complicated. The star is beautiful. Like I said, it speaks of hope, renewal of faith, divine timing. Now, the Queen of Cups reverse is maybe you might feel a little bit maybe emotionally overwhelmed in the month of August regarding your love relationship at that time. Maybe it might just be because we're having that Pisces lunar eclipse right around the 28th of August, which might reveal something about feelings that you have been suppressing. Some Cuspers may realize they have been giving too much emotionally. Others may just be discovering they're waiting for someone else to validate their worth. So the lesson here, hope for love, all right? But don't abandon yourself while waiting. Okay, take what resonates, leave the rest, beautiful souls. Okay, this is just a little bit of a prediction for the next 3 months, just so we have an idea more or less. As some of us, we like to know, have an idea what is going to be happening with more or less sort of energy. But remember, timelines can change, all right? This might be resonating now, and maybe it might not be resonating then. Okay, so September, Judgment with the 7 of Cups. This is a major relationship awakening. Someone from the past could resurface, or it could be, okay, maybe there's going to be an old chapter that may return for some sort of closure. A decision that may need to be made. Judgment. What future do you choose? All right. 7 of Cups says there's lots of options. Options exist, but not every option deserves your energy. Maybe September might just feel like choosing reality over fantasy. That choice is whatever choice you're going to make at that time regarding relationships, or the person is going to really change everything. All right. Let's have a look at finances. So again, we have the 7 of Swords. So work and finances, 7 of Swords. Okay. This is July, finances, and 3 of Wands. Be cautious. Okay. Double check contracts, double check spending, double check promises. Energy isn't going to be showing. It's showing miscalculations here. Someone may overestimate future income. Others may trust financial information too quickly. I'm hearing patience saves money here. So maybe you need to save money in the month of July. Continue saving money. If you are saving money, be cautious and keep saving money. Okay. Well, working on that, right? So August, we have the 4 of Wands. Okay, let's clarify that. 2 of Swords reversed. Okay. So there's going to be some sort of financial decision in August that will get made. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing it's like finally a decision gets made. 2 Swords reversed, it talks about that indecision ends. All right, something that you've been indecisive about regarding your money. And 4 of Wands talks about stability returning. So some of you Cuspers here, finalizing some sort of housing plans. Maybe you receive approval on something regarding a home or money. Or a loan or something, or maybe you will settle a financial matter, or maybe you're going to create a stronger budget. August feels like there's going to be a lot of progress. It feels like progress regarding your finances. 10 of Swords in the month of September. It says Temperance reversed. Okay. So I feel like this is a necessary financial loss. This feels more like ending some sort of financial pattern. It could be a spending habit. It could be a scarcity mind. It could be a financial arrangement. Something is going to reach its absolute conclusion. All right. So Temperance reverse, it just says balance must be restored. Okay. Something will be out of balance that needs to be restored. So Spirit is saying don't try to fix financial stress through the extremes, because September will reward moderation. Wow. Okay, this is quite interesting. Okay, let's go back to your overall message here. So here I feel like healing an inner child. Many of you will be releasing old stories that began a long time ago. Stories about worthiness, stories about rejection, stories about not having enough. Your inner child is asking, what if I stop expecting disappointments? It's actually a good question, even to start now. Okay, I'm recording this on June, right in the beginning of June, and I was going to actually start this 3 month from June, and I'm like, okay, but we already did the 3 month, we already did the monthly June reading. All right, what's the point? All right, we already know what the energy is, kind of. All right, maybe we can do a mid-month. All right, but let's do it from July. All right, so maybe even now in June, when you get this, all right, maybe that could just be a message, maybe to just stop expecting disappointments, right? Some of us, we just become so used to disappointments. Okay, so self-love, creation, intentions. I feel like the universe is basically asking here to become intentional, not reactive, but intentional. What future are you creating? You know, what relationships are you feeding? What dreams are you nurturing? Because your energy, it's becoming like increasingly magnetic over the next 3 months, I'm hearing. All right, and finally, here with alchemy and ancestor guides, I feel like this is the strongest oracle here, out of all these cards, or even out of all these cards. It's like the strongest message coming through, that you're not navigating this season alone. Like many of you may notice that you may have ancestral dreams, repeating signs, wolves, feathers, synchronicities, unexpected gardens, music. I mean, she's got earphones on, right? Songs, words, like things are just like, and what Spirit is saying, I feel like what Spirit is saying is that there is some sort of support that is increasing. I think especially during the eclipses in August, and also that Aries full moon in September. Wow, okay, this is crazy. Like, this is beautiful. So some sort of confusion is clearing over the next 3 months. There's an old cycle that is ending. What once felt maybe impossible is becoming visible. I'm hearing, do not fear any endings that arrive between now and September, for they are making room for your life and your soul that has been, it's been preparing you for what your soul and your life has preparing you for it. Okay, I'm saying, I'm hearing, trust the healing. Trust the timing, and trust the path that it reveals itself one step at a time. So things will reveal one step at a time for you. And the next 3 months feels like a race more than like, it feels less than like a race, okay, and more like awakening. Okay, some of us have been through so many awakenings, right? But it's more awakenings will be happening. And by the end of September, I feel like many of my Pisces Aries Cusps will realize that they're no longer asking the same questions that they were asking at the beginning of July, even now in June, okay, when I'm recording this. From June until September, things are going to be different. I mean, this is like 4 months from now, all right? So beautiful souls, thank you for liking the video. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. And being subscribers here, and I'll definitely check you around in the next one. Love and light, beautiful.